Hey guys, here we are with another Slivers game. Um, this is a pretty keepable hand, I think. The only problem is we have nothing but planes, but we do have the turn 1 Sidewinder into a turn 2 Sentinel, which is pretty good. The only thing that would suck is if we don't hit a green land and not enough fire. So, I think we'll actually mulligan. Mm, Not exactly that great of a hand. So we're gonna go ahead and try mulliganing again. Alright, this we're gonna keep. We'll keep that on top. That's actually really nice. Um, the only thing I would have preferred is if this Sidewinder was the plated sliver, but you know, turn 1 is good anyways. I better turn off my opponent's turn. Okay. And we're gonna do the thing where Sentinel Sliver gets to eat a lightning bolt. And yep. Targeting me. So we are playing against Burn, which is nice because I really wanted to show what this matchup was like. And how difficult it can be to play against it. The more lands he hits, the better, but he's going with a Searing Blaze here. It's gonna hurt us a little. Yeah, the fact that we're already down to 14 sucks. We do have Armadillo Cloak. If we hit another land, that would be really nice. But for now, we're just gonna go with the aggressive plan as much as we can. If we can get him to use a few burn spells on his Slivers, that might be able to pull us out enough of a win. If we drop the Armadillo Cloak, we might be able to just win the first game entirely. Depends on how fast his hand is. If he doesn't make a land drop here, we're in a worse spot too. Tormenting Voice, that's definitely an odd choice. He just carded a Fire Blast, which means he probably has one in hand, so we should watch out for that. He doesn't have any land, otherwise he would have just pitched land to Tormenting. I'm just gonna go with the Lord here. There's no reason to go just plated. It makes us too slow when we really do have to race him. He also didn't draw into land. Otherwise, he would have played the land. The only thing I can think of that would be really good for us here is if we draw into a third land. Then we can go Armadillo Cloak. Another Searing Blaze. Okay. And a Rift Bolt suspended. So drawing in a land here would be really nice. We didn't, however, we are just going to go Virulent into plated. There is a really real chance that we're just going to die next turn. Mostly because he has 4 cards. Probably one of those Fire Blast drops us to 7 anyways, and then the Rift Bolt drops us to 3 at the start of his turn. So all he really needs is one burn spell. Depends on if he aims this at us or a creature. So he's aiming it at us. I think he might just be pulling off the kill here. Okay, there's Lava Spike. Needle Drop. And do you have the Fire Blast? He might not actually have the Fire Blast. Chain Lightning. Okay, so he was just BMing. That's a little rude. So sideboarding, we're gonna take out Sigil Blessings, bring in Circle of Protection, going to remove Sun Lance. Actually, we'll keep in 2 Sigil Blessings just so that we can try to just take him out really easy. Because Crown of Awe isn't going to do much for us here. And we'll see if we can do this. It's really hard to play against burn decks. Sometimes they just go really, really fast and there's nothing you can do. Especially with Slivers, we have a really bad matchup just because they can kill us a lot faster than we can kill them sometimes. I don't know what he's thinking about. I mean, what does Burn even have in their sideboard to side in against us? I mean, I guess there's electricity. He's probably going to board another Searing Blaze if he's not playing foreign main. Going to mulligan this hand because we need it to be faster. This hand works really well as long as we get a white. I think we're gonna try it. I didn't want to have to go down to 5 cards, but it seems like that might have been the smarter plan. Yeah, since we're only drawing forest. Yep, he's just gonna bolt me. Probably going to set up, yep, gonna lose this fight. He's probably just going to have that this game. We really did keep a pretty poor hand. He's only working with 1 land though. So if he just never top decks more land, that'd be nice for us. Because as long as he's working with 1 land, he can't bolt and needle drop. And he can't fire blast. Yeah, so as long as he keeps missing land drops, that'll be really good for us. Gonna drop Plated Sliver here because now it makes it so that our Lord comes in with 4 toughness. Let's see if he bolts one of our creatures or not here. Electrostatic Bolt. That's a strange one. I don't know why he would board that in, but you know, I guess he's gonna. It doesn't matter. We do have Lords for days. And he's still working with just 1 land, so we might be able to actually do this in the end. We'll see if he has more removal or not. It'd be really nice if we could top deck a second land, well, a second white land, or a Circle of Protection. If we top deck our Circle of Protection, that might just be a blowout. because he can't really beat that. Yeah, Muscle Sliver. I'm just gonna go with Sinew Sliver. He can't take out any of our lords, and we're just going to beat him in. And he either kills us, he has to be able to kill us next turn, or else he just loses. Him being stuck on one land actually made our kind of bad hand decent. Because we dropped to 8. And then he needs Burn Spell, Fire Blast, Needle Drop. So he's going to Needle Drop, try to find the land, so he can Bolt, and then Fire Blast. He recognized that he was really searching for that land. So yep, we're just going to go boop. And we're just gonna turn our cards sideways. Except, you know, we can't, because of vigilance. So thank God. His hand was scary. In the end, we saw. I can't imagine that we'd want anything else. Nothing else really does much for us, so yeah, I just want to keep it like it is. Let's make this full screen. Yeah, that was really nice for us, keeping Burn being stuck on that one land. Because if he was at 2, we would have lost that game. Haven't seen a burn list to play Electrostatic Bolt. I can't imagine it be that efficient, because as burn you probably have a great matchup against any affinity based decks anyways. We are on the play, but we have a 1-drop, but we can't play it. I don't want the risk. Yep, we're going to keep this. We're gonna put this on top. Okay, Rift Bolt. Lead with the Sidewinder. I'd rather get this killed than the Brilliant, even though it really doesn't matter in the end. He is just probably going to shoot me with this bolt, though. Yep. It would be nice if we draw one of our 3 Circle of Protections red. If we can do that, I think we can pretty much just win the game. Okay, what you got? Needle Drop. I'm guessing he's just doing it now because he wants to cycle it. He's not going to get that great of a time to do it again. Oh, and he missed a land drop. That's really good for us. Yeah, we'll just drop Brilliant. The only thing that really busts us a bit right now is Electrickery, and we can't stop that anyways, and we can't figure that he poured it in against us in the first place. It just doesn't seem like a great idea, since most of our guys are never 1 toughness. So you need like 2 Electrickeries, and you need 4 mana to do that. probably going to double bolt. There's no reason to play Sentinel Sliver first, so we're just gonna go in for damage. And if he tries to take out one of our creatures, we can thrill the hunt with flashback. Okay. Always yield. Always yield. I think the best idea here is just Hive Stirrings. I'm not going to play around the idea of Electrickery, simply because it's not a great idea to board in against us. But he had it. That is actually unfortunate. I mean, it worked in one situation for him. Okay, Lava Spike, Lava Spike. He probably has 2 more burn spells in hand and a Fire Blast. So we probably aren't getting out of this one alive. In retrospect, now knowing that he boarded Electrickery, it would have been best to have kept Sigil up. Alright, burn spell. Burn. He's searching for a land again. He just doesn't have it. That sucks for him, but kind of good for us. I feel like we will just die still next turn anyways. I think we're going to do this. We're just going to thrill the hunt. There's no reason to not to, honestly. Let's see, if we draw a Lord, that'd be 6, 9, 10. Okay. Searing Blaze, Fire Blast. No Fire Blast. Oh. I think we might have just won the game. Unless is Fire Blast an instant? It is. So, oh, it resolves. That is actually pretty big. He's going to need 3. He's going to need 3 to kill us, so let's see how it goes. Okay, Rift Bolt. More land is absolutely amazing. Yeah, I'm really starting to like our chances here. We can stop 5 burn spells. Yep. Okay, that's just going to become invalid. Though, actually, we should have waited until he targeted us. Okay, you can Tormenting Voice. He tossed a mountain. Okay. Sidewinder Slayer, might as well play it. Yeah, I have a feeling we might have this one in the bag, guys. Tormenting Voice, tossing Needle Drop. Trying to think. I don't believe that there's a Wait for him to take care of Circle of Protection. We can't even spend any mana to play this Hive Stirrings because we just can't get blown out by a ton of burn spells. So I guess technically, like, no. Yeah, it can't be risked. Does he have another Tormenting Voice? He does. He's tossing a Fire Blast. He might be searching for a Flaring Pain. That's the only thing I think that can beat our Circle of Protection right now. Or he might just be trying to stock up in enough burn spells to take us out. We also might just win off the back of this Sliver. Is the funny part. And this puny little 1/1. In retrospect, really, if we had waited on that one spell. Alright, what you got? Okay, yeah. He may have been considering to Searing Blaze. More lands, always a good thing. Alright, what you got? Searing Spear. Let's see. If he has 5 burn spells, he can play 4 and then Fire Blast. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. Well, there's 5 forests. And 2 of those. Yes, I think we can risk this. Because what, he gets a 6th spell? Okay, so he's really going to... Yeah, that's fine. It forced him to drop another burn spell, which is always, always beneficial for us. He couldn't even double Fire Blast if he wanted to. We just have him a really good lock. 2, 3. That'll drop us down to 5 forests. All that can tap for Circle. Yeah, we're gonna go for the Hive Stirrings play because we want a board. And we have more than enough to tap for Circle Protection. The only question is if he's going to keep up with this, if he has another like trickery in hand. He might have kept one. But then again, if he had one... Okay, there's Electrostatic Bolt. Yeah, that's only to a creature. That's fine with me. More land's never bad. It just lets us defeat more burn spells. To my knowledge, Burn doesn't have anything in their sideboard or main board that can deal with Circle Protection. They can only hope to get enough burn spells to take it out. We're gonna try with a Sinew Sliver, see what happens. He does have a lot of lands now, though. Okay. Yeah, that's fine. I'd rather you use a lightning bolt on that than anything else. Oh man, that circle of protection came in right when we needed it to. Oh, it feels good to see it in a matchup where I can use it. More lands, more problems. We've seen about half of our lands in the top 21. Actually, it is exactly half of our lands. But you know what? That's fine. We are in a comfortable position. Alright, let's play a plated sliver. Alright. Okay, he's going to Searing Spear the token. What's this? He hard casted a Fire Blast to kill a plated sliver. Now that's magical. That's a magical time. I think that's the first time I've ever seen someone hard cast a Fire Blast. And you know what? It was pretty gosh darn funny. Alright, more burn spells for my creatures. Yup. We are certainly going through a lot of his deck. At the very least, we might just end up with him decking out. Especially since he used so many Tormenting Voids. More land! That's fine, I won't object to more land in this matchup. That's not a good sign. He might have a Flaring Pain, which would suck quite a bit. But you know what? We can't really beat that anyways. Alright, let's see what you got. Always yield to trigger. Yep. He's going for the creature. I don't think he has Flaring Pain. Maybe in his deck at all. Is he playing? Curse of the Pierced Heart. I mean, it'll make us tap down one land each turn. Boop. Boop. Damage from this. Alright, I guess we'll just pass. Yeah, we're fine playing this. He's gonna bolt it anyways. I think we actually will win just by milling him out. Yeah, Our opponent is recognizing the silliness of the situation and the fact that I just have enough land to prevent him from doing anything. Okay, more burn. Oh, that's actually... Oh, I see. Just play another plated. Since we literally have 10 land open all the time, it's safe to pretty much just cast whatever he... He's gonna run out of burn eventually, right? Then again, they don't. Ah, it's the only way he wins. Okay, so he acknowledges that he doesn't have it in his deck. So we just gotta... Oh man, this is just gonna be such a boring match. It's just passing back and forth, back and forth. Yeah, I guess we can play a commune. See what happens. Yeah, I guess we'll just grab a muscle sliver. Put it on the bottom. Put that on the bottom. Get out of here, planes. I don't want to go down any more than we already did. Alright, what you got? That's fine. You are making this faster on me. Rift Bolt. Yeah, we can go down to 10 circle of protection triggers. Why not? I don't see a problem with this. Alright, Rift Bolt suspend. Always yield. I just want to be careful with this. Always yield. He's going to do it to me. Did he think I wasn't going to do anything about it? Should have just bolted the sliver. Let's see. Yeah, he played a land this turn. We're certainly caulking the Searing Blaze. Go down to 7. Yeah, that's fine. Make him waste another spell on the muscle. We really just want to get a clock. Where's our graveyard? Technically, it's like caulking a burn spell. He's already has 4 damage, so he'd go up to 7. So one more thrill.
Um,
Yep. This is a pretty. Oh man. Um. Hmm. I think we're just gonna let him have it now. I wish I could play red to do that. Hmm. Actually, I think we could have safely had saved it. I didn't realize he just used most of his land to do that. What time of the day is it today? It's time to cock the curse. I think I'm just gonna accelerate this as much as I can. I choose to stop stopping there on my turn. Cock the curse. Yeah, that's fine. You can incinerate. Oh boy, he's gonna make us tap out more. I just don't know if we have the mana to survive this. I don't really want to tap out anymore at this point. No point not to play it safe. This is gonna be weird. Never, never have I ever beaten mono red by burning them out, and we could just do another cock just to throw some spin in his face. I don't think we're going to though. Okay, just play it forth. Play it safe. Shifts the turn. We just got 7 more turns of this. I feel like there's just gonna be one turn where he's just gonna start throwing all the burn he can at us. speed this section up. Or cut it a bit. Cursey, curse. You know, since we have so much time available to us, I guess I'll just like talk about my favorite thing about Pauper. Oh, didn't choose. We'll discard the cock. That's like an insult to injury moment. This is why I don't like decks like mono red. It's way too linear and it doesn't even have a tool to help it really defeat its main enemy, which is a cock. Because if a person resolves an early circle protection red against mono red burn, like let's say turn 2, mono red's not going to win that matchup even if they brought in Flaring Pain. Like, turn 2 circle protection red is the dream against burn. Toss the Sigil Blessing. What's he doing? Another curse! Oh man, now we're gonna have to tap 3 lands in our last death throws. Start from the right. Alright. Almost there. I wonder if he's just gonna... Maybe the last card in his deck is the last curse. Okay. Just pop that. Pop this. And pop that. Okay. He's right though. He could have won for my timer. Chain lightning targeting me. Well, I guess it's come to the time where he plays all of his burn. Alright. No. Chain lightning. I wish this would get reprinted at some point. It's way too expensive in paper. I shouldn't have to spend $13. Hard cast. Yes! The hard cast Fire Blast. I give this man a standing ovation. He certainly made one of the more boring games pretty exciting. There's another Fire Blast. Gonna cock that. Let's cock one again, just for safety measures. Alright. We tap our cocks for the last time. I don't know why I've been calling it cock this whole time. It's circle of protection. It's cop. Cop. Yeah, that's true. Alright, those are all taken care of for the last time. And now we play our slivers in respect to this fantastic man. Um, Beautiful. Oh man. Well, we almost did it. Oh wait, we did do it. We did it still. Oh my god. Thank God Searing Blazes landfall. Well, that was an amazing game. A long game, but an amazing one. Probably the only fun matchup I've had against Burn. Thank God we got land flooded for the first time when we actually wanted to get land flooded. Alright, see you guys in the next video.